nigga.
The time has finally come. Y'all, I am so happy. I cannot tell y'all how happy I am. And my face is not red because of my happiness. I'm not blushing. I just got out the shower. I am happy because how long have I been talking about this damn show? Cobra Kai. For years. I've been telling everybody, watch this show. Watch this show. But no, nobody really wanted to pay attention. It's gained a cult following, I guess because it's on YouTube Red, which is a bad platform for a show like this. It took off a little bit, cult following, but now it's on Netflix. Everybody talking about it.
Yeah.
Facebook, Instagram. Oh my God, how I did not see this show. My boy Jody Joe, shout out to Jody Joe, man. We're about to do a video soon too, man. Jody, I've been trying to get him for years. Watch this shit. You know, Jody's Corner. Watch this shit. He's finally watched it. I'm happy. You hear me? I'm happy. I'm a happy black man. Got the band and everything, all right? Shows what team I'm on. So listen, this is going to be spoiler talk, all right? If you haven't watched the show, stop this shit. This is for those that finally jumped on and decided to watch this shit. We about to get into spoilers on Cobra Kai seasons 1 and 2. So first off, China, are you team Cobra Kai or team Miyagi-Do?
Definitely Cobra Kai.
And why? Elaborate.
I just am. Listen, straight up, off rip, I do not like Danielle. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand him. I can't stand him. Shout, do you hear me? Do I need to say it again?
You don't like Daniel?
I can't stand Daniel. I hate everything about him. His legs, his arms, his dad boobs. I hate everything about this guy.
Hey, man.
I can't stand him.
Listen, don't talk about the dad boobs, man.
Man,
I'm trying to do my push-ups now to get rid of him.
He's skinny with dad boobs. It's just like, dude, no. I can't stand him.
All right.
But I just have a genuine dislike for Daniel and everything he represents. I don't even care. It is what it is.
Well, let's go back a little. Let's go back a little further. So you're not a fan of the Karate Kid,
absolutely,
which is what this movie's based on. And can you tell the people that's probably new to the channel?
They already know.
But the ones that's new to the channel, tell them why you don't care for the Karate Kid.
When we were younger, we was up in New York, and Rashad, what's the word I used? Tortured us. We were forced. Rashad was the oldest. Let's be clear. He old. He was the oldest, so we had to watch whatever he put on the screen. And a lot of times, it was Karate Kid. Garbage. It was Karate Kid. Terminator 2 scarred me for life with that whole end of the world scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, these are movies. No. Heck no. Heck no. I loathe Karate Kid.
So with that being said, being that you hated the movie so much, what prompted you to watch the show?
You started aggravating the hell out of me. That's what prompted me to watch the show. And
you know what's funny? And I said this to you last night. I said, whenever I think what you is, I gotta do reverse psychology, because whenever I highly recommend something, you be like, no, I don't fuck with it. You know, if I say, man, this is the greatest thing ever, you be like, shot, it did nothing for me. But if I say this shit is terrible, if I say, man, that shit was trash, Rashad, I loved it. Bullshit. So the first time around, you liked it, but you appreciate it more now, don't you?
Listen, the first time I watched this show, Please, I was just like, let me just watch it, so I can be like, all right, I watched it. I watched it. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I enjoyed it, and I was looking forward to season 3. You know what I'm saying? Now, yesterday, I sat and binge watched season 1 and 2. I finished it before I even got here, and I loved it. I loved it. I was laughing my tail off. Junk I probably shouldn't even been laughing by, like when they went to the bar. When they went to the bar and dude was like, you the ugliest Make-A-Wish kid I've ever seen.
Oh, Tommy, yeah, with Tommy, yeah.
But I tell you, it was just good. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Rest in peace, Tommy, man, to the character and the actor that played him, because the actor died last year, man.
That was crazy.
And they actually put him in a body bag like they did in the movie. Well, like you said in the movie.
Yeah.
Put him in a body bag. Yeah.
And
that's how he went out, in a body bag. Oh, man. Well, look, this show has so many laughs about it, and yet at the same time, so much heart, too. There were times when I got choked up through the duration of this show. I did. for nostalgic purposes, okay, when they did some of the flashback scenes with Miyagi, because Pat Morita, he's going on now. So when they showed the Miyagi flashbacks, and they would play the Miyagi music, and I would just get in my feelings, about to cry. You know what I mean? And what? I'm serious. I'm serious. Like Miyagi's presence was all through this show, even though Pat Morita wasn't here. All right, I grew up on this shit. Miyagi was like another father to me. All right, you had my pop, Rocky Balboa, and Mr. Miyagi. Those are my 3 teachers, man. Come on. Yes, I was in my feelings. And okay, first time around we watched it when what happened to Miguel happened. Unfortunate. First time I watched it, me and my daughter watched it, right? First time we watched it. No, Miguel. Oh, shit. And the moment where I almost lost it was when Johnny went to see him at the hospital and Miguel's laid up in the bed and he finally listened to the voicemail that Miguel left him. And Johnny had a moment like, damn, once again, I wasn't here for him. I wasn't there for my son. I promised Miguel I would always be there for him, and I wasn't. And that shit had me like tearing up. It did. I'm an emotional nigga, man. Look, I cried.
I'm an emotional nigga.
No, you're not.
God, no.
You got piss and vinegar in your veins.
I'm emotional. I'm a Cancer. Y'all know we nothing but crybabies and water bags. No.
That did nothing for you.
No. This show made me more angry than at no moment did I feel the need to cry. No, none of that. I didn't get misty-eyed with no lumps. No.
Nothing.
This movie did nothing but pull anger from me.
And what made you angry?
Oh, listen. What did make me angry? Everything.
So did Miguel getting his back broken make you angry?
It pissed me off. That pissed me off so decent.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Everything pissed me off. I don't even know where to begin, y'all.
I was pissed off about that as well, but at the same time I was sad because, like I said, Johnny promised Miguel that he would always be there for him, and he wasn't. And when he was in the car with Robbie, and Miguel's calling him, he missed the call. And okay, well, I'll tell you what angers me since we're on the topic. What angers me is Robbie. I cannot stand Robbie. If anybody that's watching this, if you are a Robbie fan, please comment below and say why. Everything bad that happened in this show is because of Robbie. Whenever Daniel and Johnny are about to become best friends, whenever they're about to have a moment where they're like, damn, we're bros now, Robbie fucks it up. In season 1 and 2. All right, when Johnny and Daniel are about to have that Rocky 3 moment, who messed it up? Robbie. Dad, if you're going to fight him, you have to fight me first.
He should have knocked his
Johnny
ass out.
should have spin kicked it.
Back
man. That fucking fishbowl head should have went like this.
It was a bob.
A bob, I meant to say, yeah. Looking like something out the Power Rangers, man. And then in season 2, Daniel and Johnny became friends. They did. Like that moment at the Mexican restaurant, I loved it.
They did.
And then who messed it up? Robbie.
It was the daughter.
No, but Robbie brought the daughter there, And so when Daniel came looking for the daughter, Johnny was trying to be cool, but Daniel, he's a hothead. He's a hothead. He's always been since the first movie, okay? So, in all fairness, a lot of shit that did happen to him in the first movie has to do with him being a hothead. So, so him and Johnny actually have a fight because of Robbie.
Listen, this whole show, all right, your dude was saying little slick stuff.
Who? Robbie?
Danielle. The whole time he had little slick comments. And it's like, how in the world you sitting up here talking out the side of your neck and you expect me not to respond? You know what I'm saying? Then, whenever your boy respond, he was like, same old Johnny Lawrence. But you don't get your daddy titties out of here. No. No. Stop. For real, he got on my nerves the whole time. Listen, he was talking trash to this man every chance he got. Giving him giving him the stank eye and all that. Was he not?
All right, in all fairness, Daniel was cool with Johnny at first. When Johnny first brought the car to get it fixed, he was even gonna be like, "Look, I'm gonna fix it on the house. Don't worry about it." Daniel started being shady towards Johnny when he found out Cobra Kai was back. That's when all that shit started. When he found out Cobra Kai was back, then it's like, oh no, not on my watch. But I will agree, season 1, I wasn't a fan of Daniel. Season 1. I was all about Johnny and his redemption. That's what it was all about. I think that was the appeal of season 1, was to see it through the eyes of the villain of the first movie and we sympathize with him now because the roles are reversed. Now Daniel's on top and Johnny's the underdog. And the Karate Kid is like a true underdog story. So now the roles are reversed. So yeah, in season 1, I found myself rooting against Daniel. But then season 2, even though I'm still Team Johnny, Team Cobra Kai, all right, I kind of felt for Daniel because he tried to open up Miyagi-Do, and he's trying to teach the kids the way Miyagi taught him. But come to find out, I guess that method of training is now outdated because remember when the kids came and he was like, okay, first thing you're going to do is paint the fence. Paint the fence? Man, you trying to do child labor, man. Let's go to the place with the snake. Tomorrow, man, please. Nobody's gonna paint the fence and wax on and wax off. They're not doing that shit. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I kind of felt for his character because I love Miyagi, man. The fact that nobody wanted to learn Miyagi, though, I was like, damn. But then that was some G shit when Daniel went up in the damn dojo and stepped to Johnny like, look, I'm stepping you, so what? In front of his students. But Johnny listening to Miguel's mom. Listening to Miguel's mom. I love Miguel's mom. I want to be Miguel's stepdad. All right. Listen to Miguel's mom to my showing mercy. He looked like a punk in front of everybody. And Daniel took half his students. And you see Kreese in the back like this.
Don't even mention that punk.
Kreese in the back like this, like, I'm about to run this shit soon. Kreese is a perfect villain. Kreese is a villain that you love to hate.
I can't
you love to hate Kreese.
I can't stand him.
He was the true villain in 1 and 3, kinda, and he's the true villain here. Come to think about it, Johnny was never the villain. Even in the movie, Johnny wasn't the villain. Johnny was just following Kreese. You know what I'm saying? Because in the first movie, even when he fought Daniel, Daniel was whooping his ass, if you remember. Daniel was whooping his ass at first. But when you went to Kreese, and Kreese was like, sweep the leg.
Yeah.
You have a problem with that? No sensei? No mercy. He didn't want to do it. So Johnny really was never the villain. But yeah, Kreese is like the ultimate, like, villain, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's on the level like a Darth Vader. Like a Trojan virus. He came and took the fucking dojo away from Johnny.
He did.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like back to what I was saying, I felt for Daniel this time around. And I was kind of rooting for Miyagi-Do to grow. But at the same time, his 2 main students, I was not a fan of.
Let me tell you something.
I can't stand Robbie and also Sam.
Robbie, I just flat out didn't like. I just didn't like him. Didn't care for him. He was neither here nor there. He did nothing for me.
Yeah.
Sam?
Samantha.
I don't even know. Just know.
She's another reason why a lot of shit went wrong on the show.
And let me tell you something. Let me tell you what aggravated me.
Tell me.
I'm finna get racial. I don't care. It is what it is. This show aggravated me on so many levels. When everybody's fighting, everybody's doing good, they kicks, they punches, all this other stuff, they're showing all the children of no color, okay? But then, as soon as people go to getting their ass kicked, they got the biggest dude out of both of the darn dojos or whatever, getting his ass kicked by a girl.
What girl whooped him?
Sam. Remember when they was in the little cooler, freezer, or wherever the heck they was at, all of a sudden she could see the air and all this different kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And, he called a number, your boy stepped up and she kicked the shit out of him. How come he had to be the first one that she whooped?
I could
explain that. It just aggravated me. No, bump that. And then on top of that, all right, at the very end with the big fight, all right, with the little fat dude that was a security guard with whooping all the damn
Stingray, yeah.
Tripped me
Stingray,
out. Everybody fighting, doing their little thug thizzle. And then the only people that's bloody is Tori and Miguel. I had issues with that.
Sam was bloody.
She didn't go to bleeding until that girl went to shanking her ass with her thing. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Nobody was bleeding except them two. I'm like, all this fighting they doing, nobody drawing blood.
Are you done?
This show was flawed. It was good, but it was, first of all,
now
check yourself.
Let me explain. Let
me know what's up.
The freezer scene. Now you gotta think, even though this boy big as hell, and he should be able to whoop everybody, but you gotta think, Sam has been training karate with Daniel ever since she was yay high.
Your boy was over there in Cobra Kai.
He just joined Cobra Kai. He just joined.
I just still felt like it was.
Listen, I'm 263 pounds. All right, I think I'm 263. I'm about 5'11". I look like I can whoop the average dude. But if I step to a girl that is like 5'6", 145 pounds, but she's been fighting karate her whole life, she's gonna whoop my ass probably, unless I bear hug her and take her to the ground. But I'm just saying, but my point is, Sam been training since she was yay high. This boy just started.
So you had no issues with this big ass boy getting his ass whooped. All the other scenes. All the other scenes that popped off.
Okay, but the boy that started with him, you know, Rocksteady, remember the dude calling Bebop and Rocksteady, yes. Dimitri? Okay, did he not get the best of that boy?
Talking about Chris.
Yeah, I'm saying the one that started with the white boy that started with him.
Some of the two that Bebop and Rocksteady. Yeah, when they fought, they were whooping the crap out of each other.
Okay, but who got the victory?
That's because he got him and hit him with the book.
That's okay, but he got the victory.
But still, what up, Scott? You know what? You still trying to justify this bull crap because you like this garbage. I ain't gonna play with you.
Garbage? Did you just call it garbage?
I did. I said it.
Quiet! It's not garbage, all right? It's Cobra Kai.
It was a cool show.
All right. Well, the characters I hated the most, Sam and Robbie. And I'm going to get on Sam right now. Sam gets on my fucking nerves, okay? She comes across as this nice girl, and she probably is. But she stirs up a lot of shit, all right? The whole reason Robbie and Miguel even happened was because of her. The reason why Miguel is paralyzed because of her. Because she got drunk and wanted to kiss him at that party. Now, mind you, she's supposed to have moved on with her life and be with this pretty motherfucker. And Miguel done moved on and got with Tori, who I think is better. You know, let's be real. You know, I thought Tori was easier on the eyes, and she was a more badass character. Miguel done moved on. He wasn't even hating.
No, he wasn't.
You know, but at the same time, every time you turn around, you know, Sam... How can he be like a girl with a girl like that? What does he see in her? Bitch, what you care? I don't mean to call her a bitch, she a child. But what do you care? That boy done moved on. You know? So Tori, listen, when that whole fight happened at the school, I was rooting for Tori to beat her ass. Except when she took that thing off and she was ready, I said, okay, this shit done got dark. Now, I don't want you to poke holes in her. But I said, I want you to fucking just knock her out. I was rooting for Tori against Sam, and I was rooting for Miguel against Robbie. I wanted Miguel to break Robbie's arm. The one moment where I was like, Johnny, you're wrong for this, because he listened to you. Sometimes we show mercy. And because he showed mercy, now he's probably going to be paralyzed. If he was following Kreese, he would have snapped that fucking arm in half, and Robbie would have been like, I need help. You know,
yeah.
He'd have been done.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, and Daniel did show, you know what I'm saying, because he knew what happened to Miguel, right? But Daniel's still on that, you know what, Cobra Kai is going to pay for this. And his wife, Amanda, had to be like, no more karate, like, that's it. Now, do you think she's going to end up leaving Daniel? Think they're going to split up?
Because, you know, the business is slipping and everything.
Yeah.
So it's possible.
It's possible?
I think so. It's possible.
I like her character. I think she's an underrated character. Amanda, Daniel's wife, I think she's a very underrated character because she is funny. She makes me laugh because Daniel is so, like, hell-bent on, I'm taking Cobra Kai down, karate. She's like, nigga, like, Daniel, shut your ass up. Yes. Like, when they came to the restaurant, the Mexican restaurant, right? And they was like, okay, is this going to be a problem with you sitting together? And the waitress was like, do they know each other? And she's like, oh yeah, they have Warren karate dojos. and that line when she said, yeah, I felt like I was with a new boy every week, and then Johnny started laughing. Yeah. That shit cracked me the fuck up. Amanda is a very underrated character. I think she's very funny. I like the chemistry between her and Daniel.
Yeah.
And I like the chemistry between Miguel's mom and Johnny. I wanted that to work. What do you think about that?
It still may work.
Huh?
It still may work.
No, she's mad at him.
I don't know what this Allie chick coming in. Like, is she even supposed to be in the season 3?
She's supposed to be. Word on the street. It hasn't been confirmed that they haven't gave us anything about season 3 yet. We don't know shit. But that'll be interesting because, you know, Daniel and his wife are not exactly on the best of terms. I think Daniel's still kind of crushing on her because he social media stalks her. You know what I mean? And Johnny, he said that he's always loved her, you know what I'm saying? He never let his guard down with anybody else, so he still got feelings for Allie. So if she come back, Miguel mom might be out the picture. That's okay, baby, I'm here for you. What's her name? Carmen? Come on, baby. Yo, listen, I'm Team Cobra Kai. Look, I could be Miguel's stepdad, okay?
She's not feeling Cobra Kai right now.
Damn, that's right, yes. I probably wouldn't, that wouldn't work. Shit. All right. Okay, so characters that you really fuck with.
Listen, I'm not an against the grain type person.
Yes, you are.
I don't think I am.
Yes, you are.
Right now, I'm definitely With Johnny, definitely Tori Miguel. And believe it or not, Hawk.
Eli.
Hawk. Eli. I ain't even gonna front. I was feeling some type of way by him steady, picking on your boy or whatever. But, listen, he just wanted him to man up. That's it, like, man up. Man up, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That was it. Now, when he got up there with that mic and went to hollering about the boy peed in the bed and all this different stuff, I wanted him to beat the brakes off him. Honestly, I won't even lie. Because, listen, some stuff you just do not put out there. You know what I mean? If me and you best friends, that's my best friend. When we beefing, you don't put my mom business in the streets like that.
But did Eli not pour beer on top of his head and embarrass him in front of everybody and call him a pussy?
He did, but he ain't telling the boy secret. He ain't telling the boy business. Everybody know the boy punk.
Yeah, well, you know what, Dimitri had to grow on me because Dimitri, I wasn't really feeling either. Like he was just, I'm a nerd myself, okay, so I don't discriminate, but he was just too fucking nerdy. He was. And just complained about everything, whiny. I couldn't. But he came into his own at the end. He got the best of Hawk
by putting the man business out there.
No, when he whooped his ass, remember he beat Hawk.
Yeah, I think I was washing dishes when that happened.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
he actually beat Hawk. Like he spun him around and caught him with a kick, and he was like, "Sorry, Eli."
I remember when he said that. I was washing dishes. Yeah, listen, whatever. But I am a fan of Hawk, only Michael.
Yeah, well, Hawk has turned totally to the dark side. But then again, I really can't fuck with Hawk because he's really like Team Kreese right now.
He is.
But here's what I think is going to happen going forward, okay? Because everybody's got their theories, so I'm going to throw my theories out there. Right now, Miguel is out. Miguel was the champion. He's going to be out for a while. So now, who's going to be the number one fighter in the Cobra Kai dojo under John Kreese? You got Tori and you got Hawk. Tori probably could take the top spot because, well, I guess Sam did beat her, but then again, she got beat by somebody that was really skilled in karate. Like, Sam been doing that shit for a while. Dimitri just learned karate and he beat Hawk. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's going to come down to Tori and Eli, but I think what's going to end up happening eventually, and they foreshadowed this throughout season 2, is I think Kreese is going to end up getting a hold of Robbie. Because remember the whole time,
you want Robbie bad.
The whole time he kept saying like the main person that's supposed to be is not here, and that's your boy.
Yeah.
So I think eventually, and right now Robbie's on the run.
Robbie has nobody.
He has nobody right now. You know what I'm saying? And Johnny's probably a mess. Johnny can't help him even if he wanted to. Daniel said, "Look, I ain't fucking with you." So now Kreese is gonna be like, "Well, you should have been here to begin with." You know. So yeah, I think Robbie's gonna end up. So it'll be crazy if the roles reverse, where Robbie now is like total Cobra Kai. Now he's the bad guy, and then Miguel ends up being Miyagi-Do.
Y'all, I'm gonna throw up. Listen, I can't stand them Miyagi dudes.
But it might. But listen,
I see it happening though.
But look, I think Miyagi-Do is gonna evolve because Daniel's supposed to go back to Okinawa, and when you watch the teaser trailer, you see that there's this so-called mystery person, but we all know was chosen from Karate Kid 2, about this so-called secret that Miyagi kept from Daniel. So I think there's a darker side to Miyagi-Do karate that Daniel does not know. And so what could possibly end up happening is maybe a Daniel and Johnny team up, because right now Johnny's a free agent. He's lost too. So what if this like a hybrid of Cobra Kai and Miyagi-Do?
A hybrid, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? To take out Cobra Kai. My wish is, I just want to see Daniel and Johnny become friends, man. I want to see them just kick it, drinking beers and shit, you know what I'm saying, sparring, just being homies. I became homies with some of my bullies, why can't he? You know?
Yeah.
What you think moving forward?
Sean, you know I don't care. I just like this show.
Don't touch me. You're disgusting.
Listen, you know I just like this show. I don't have no theories or anything. I'm just enjoying it as it comes. You know what I mean?
You're sickening.
Hi, Sway.
You're sickening.
Hi.
Tomorrow you don't care. Why you what? But yeah, you tell me you love the shit, but then you say you don't care.
I loved it. I mean, listen.
If I didn't care, really?
I just don't have no theories. You know, I haven't sat and thought about it or anything, you know. At this moment, China ain't got no theories, nothing.
Well, I gave you mine. I think Robbie's gonna end up joining Cobra Kai.
Oh, definitely, because he ain't got nowhere else to go. So I do believe that.
Yeah.
You know, his mama, she out doing her thizzle and therapy, so she say,
right.
He can't go back there. You know, like you say, Johnny can't do nothing with him. You know, if you do take Johnny in, not Johnny, is it what is that name? If you take Robbie in, you know what I mean?
And Robbie actually has an advantage because Robbie knows Miyagi-Do. You know what I'm saying? So he could expose all the Miyagi-Do secrets to Kreese. Because also, if you think about it, I'm gonna say this too. The more effective form of karate, as they say. I'm gonna be honest, even though I'm all team Cobra Kai, but Miyagi-Do is the more effective form of karate. Just because Daniel in the first movie, with limited experience, beat everybody on the Cobra Kai team. Except for Bobby. Bobby got disqualified, but he beat everybody else. Alright, now you go to Karate Kid 2, Kreese and Miyagi have a little standoff, which isn't really a face-off because Kreese couldn't do shit. Kreese went for the punch, Miyagi moved out the way, busted his fucking knuckles up. So that was an L. And then come Karate Kid 3, I know you haven't watched it, so I'm bringing you up to speed. Karate Kid 3, Kreese fights him again. And Kreese doesn't even get a lick on him. Miyagi, through all 3 movies, only one person got a lick on Miyagi, and that was Chosen. And that's because he hit him from behind. But everybody in Cobra Kai, nobody could ever touch Miyagi. So, Miyagi-Do is the more effective form of karate. But it just so happened his number 1 student is just, I guess he's just trash. Because Daniel gets his ass kicked in every fucking movie. We don't see Daniel have a kick-ass moment until, season 2, when he fought those guys on the beach. That's the one time you've seen Daniel actually have, a fucking, Daniel's badass. But other than that, Miyagi's number 1 student wasn't shit. But Miyagi-Do is the more effective form. It's the more, Cobra Kai is probably more lethal. But I think if you master Miyagi-Do, you can beat Cobra Kai every time.
Strike first. Strike hard. No mercy.
Say it with your chest. Strike first, strike hard. No mercy, sir. Oi! Kreese's Cobra Kai is more effective than Johnny's Cobra Kai. And I tell you what, who else end up missing is, who's going to be missing in season 3 is Aisha. Aisha, I heard, is not coming back for season 3. And if you notice in that brawl at the end, she really wasn't there. She hit one guy, but then she was gone. Like when Miguel fell and everybody crowded around him, Aisha was nowhere to be found. So I wonder what's up with that. She was a key part in season 1. She was I felt for Aisha. I wanted to see her win. When she grabbed your girl by the pussy like the president and dropped her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Aisha, but I guess they had to do that because, now it's about Tori and Sam, so I guess Aisha really has no place in the show. Because what are they going to do with her character? Is there anything else you want to add about this shit? Nope. I'm happy. Listen, to y'all that start watching this, I am so happy, y'all. This is the illest show. This show, a continuation of the first movie, and I recommend watching all the movies. Watch 1, 2, and 3. Next Karate Kid doesn't count. The 2010 one doesn't count. Watch 1, 2, and 3. 1, of course, is the illest. 2 was mediocre, but I have love for 2. 3, you might want to have a couple of shots of alcohol when you watch 3. 3 was not that good. If you hated Daniel in Cobra Kai, you really hated him in part 3. He was annoying. He was a hyperactive, he was just so... And plus, he didn't look like a kid anymore. He looked like he was 35 playing an 18-year-old.
Really?
And he got fat. He could barely lift his leg. Yeah, and he won. And speaking of 3, I want to see the Terry Silver character come back. You probably don't know Terry Silver. Terry Silver was the main bad guy in part 3. I want to see him come back. And I want to see Mike Barnes. And, of course, we're going to see Chosen, who, was Daniel's bully in the second movie. Hey, Mr. Coward. And you're a coward like Miyagi. That's how you talk. And Miyagi's main boy, Sato. Remember Sato? No, you haven't seen the second movie, right? Sato, that's the guy. That's the one that said, Miyagi, come out. That would be cool if Sato is in season 3. Sato is Miyagi's rival. They both learned karate at the same time. They both had the same master. Miyagi's pops taught them both karate. So they're equal. that's one thing I felt cheated on. And two, we never got to see that fight between Sato and Miyagi. But we got to see the fight between their two students where Daniel won. But looked like this time Chosen got better because looked like Chosen was whooping Daniel in this one. You suck, dude. A+ for both season 1 and 2. Loved them both, man. Can't wait for season 3. I'm pretty sure that's going to be an A+ as well. I'm happy. So wrapping this up, y'all. Yeah, I'm glad y'all watching this shit. I reviewed this already. I reviewed seasons 1 and 2 already 2 years ago. Well, I reviewed season 2 last year. Then I reviewed season 1 the year before that. But I feel like now that everybody's watching it, it's time for me to go back with this, man. With my damn Cobra Kai band on. Strike first, strike hard. So, Cousin China, thank you for joining me, even though you ain't shit. And anything else you want to add? All right.
I ain't got nothing to say.
Well, in that case, if you like and did the content, hit that like and subscribe, notification bell in the corner. This is Rashad G, cousin. I'm not even gonna edit that. Cousin China sign out this motherfucker. See you in the next video. You're the best around. Nothing will be able to keep you down. You're the best